Hello, this is the second part of my top 6 experiences in Dakar. Last week, as promised, I said I'll do the second part, and I really hope it will be a learning experience and you'll be able to enjoy and probably ask questions and probe me if you can. So, the first thing that I noticed was it is not uncommon to see horses on the road. Actually, horses make up the third most common medium of travel in the city after taxis and motorcycles. When I say taxis, I also mean the matatu. While in Kenya, we use donkeys and camels, in Dakar, the horses are used in the transportation of goods. So, in the beginning, when I came and I saw a horse pulling some timber, I was a bit shocked and I thought probably that's a one off. But then, with time and the few weeks I've been here, I've been able to spot a lot of horses. Actually, pretty much every day I see more horses on the road than probably even the motorcycles. So yeah, they're so common in Dakar, and if you are able to come to Dakar one day, you'll be able to spot them. Number two, most people in Dakar are extremely loyal to their country and the patriarchs. I had earlier on mentioned about and talked about Sheikh Hamadou Bamba, who has his image in almost all public transport and buildings. In addition to that, you'll find people in Dakar having miniature versions of the Senegalese flag on the dashboards of their vehicles. And also important to note, the footballer Sadio Mane is sort of an icon here, and that is evident by the number of people I've seen wearing his replica jersey. Well, we all love Sadio Mane. He's been able to do a lot of things in his village, and he deserves that title of an icon. He's such a good person and such a nice person to have a role model. Personally, I don't support his team, but as a person, I really like Sadio Mane, and respect him a lot for everything that he's doing for his people in Senegal, especially in his village. Number three, Dakar is full of history, and this is indeed an historian goldmine. If you ever do history or you're interested in history, then Dakar should be one of the top destinations that you'll be looking to visit. We have the Grand Renaissance Tower, a tower built to foster the spirit of African rebirth. We also have the island of Gori, that was a former slave island. We have the iconic Mosque of Divinity, and among others. There's so many, I can't list them in this video. I was fortunate enough to have visited some of the iconic places that I've mentioned, and in the near future I'll do a video of them, so be checking out and probably one day you'll be able to visit those people, to visit those places through my YouTube channel. And when that day comes, I hope you enjoy. Number four, people in Dakar are predominantly Muslims, and I think that is the reason behind their out of this world hospitality. Not saying that other religions are not hospitable, but I think Muslims around the world have built this reputation of welcoming people, even strangers. Unfortunately, I've been a recipient of the same. Since I arrived here, I've been welcomed by strangers. I've been offered help. I don't speak French. Well, I'm trying of late, but then you can easily approach someone in the middle of the street to direct you somewhere in Dakar, and you're sure they'll direct you the right way. I'm not so sure about Nairobi or many other cities in the world if you can do that. So yeah, I find that a bit fascinating, and also the amount of times where people have offered food or have offered me help without even me asking for help is something that is quite commendable, and I really wish more people could be doing that. Number five, Dakar is a hot place. Yeah, I've mentioned it quite a number of times in this channel so far, but then I feel like I need to put more emphasis on it. So the minimum reading on the thermometer since I arrived was 26 degrees. Most of the times, the temperatures are between 29 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees Celsius. I believe that is hot, considering I came from Britain where the hottest it gets is probably 15 degrees. But despite being very hot, that should not discourage anyone from visiting Dakar, because we are living in modern times, and I believe many houses and many accommodations in Dakar have air conditioners. Even cars have air conditioners. Yeah, when you're outside it's a different case, but then when you're inside the house, it's controlled. We have air conditioners. Where I live, we have so many air conditioners you barely even notice the heat until you get out of the house. Finally, it's not uncommon to find goats being sold on the roadside. Yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about Lionel Messi or Ronaldo. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Forget the pun. Yeah, I'm meaning goats, like the animal. So most goats are actually very huge and can be intimidating sometimes when you pass on the road. I mean, but then they are well secured and that should not scare you. In Kenya, we have chicken, which are usually sold on the roadside. If you're someone who comes from where I come from, you will bear me witness that when you travel, say, to the western side of Kenya, on the highway, you will come across a lot of people selling chickens on the road, right? So yeah, that's the same thing that happens in Dakar. So yeah, Dakar is a beautiful place, as I earlier on mentioned, and this is a place that I really recommend everyone to visit at least once in their lifetime. The hospitality is amazing, the food is amazing. They have, I mean, a lot of historical places to visit. Of course, like any other society, it has its bad sides, which I don't want to talk about it in this video, maybe in future videos. But then, generally, Dakar is an amazing place to stay, an amazing place to visit, and probably even to learn. So I hope you guys have learned a thing or two from this video, and I really hope that you can also join me in my next video and get to learn more and get to see the experiences that I go through. As I said, I've visited some of the historical places that I mentioned, and I'm planning to do videos of the same, so be watching out on the channel. I'll be leaving you for a while, and because I have to go and do other things. But yeah, I hope you had a good time watching this video, and we catch up some other time. Bye.